you some content. Daddy made you your favorite open wide. Here comes the content. It's a beautiful day to stay inside.
James Musselwhite, content creation. These talks that the societies are running throughout December serve two purposes. Firstly, to share knowledge and information with members, and secondly, to promote the convention in January. It's going to be difficult for me to do both of those things because these are short form videos and the subject of content creation is as big as the internet. Secondly, I'm not hosting any talks on social media or content creation in January. Both of my talks are on portraits and portrait lighting. So I can't use this video as an incentive to get you to come and see one of my talks on this subject, which isn't ideal. In addition, I found the subject quite overwhelming to prepare for quite such a short video. And if I was one of the proper photographers, I'd have done something like the 6 ways to increase your social media reach, or the 7 ways to engage better with clients online, or the 8 ways to create reliable content posts that you can use again and again, or the 9 ways to turn your online success into financial dividends. But I'm not one of those, so I haven't done that. What I can do, though, is speak to you from experience. A lot of people, myself included, have often said in the past that they don't have time for content creation, and it's difficult to maintain and sustain it because time's such an issue and such a key factor. It certainly isn't the ability to create content. We all, as photographers, have cameras like this that have videos in them, and we've got phones that take really good quality photos and videos, and indeed probably the most successful online videos that you see are probably created with mobile phones. So technology really isn't a hang-up that should hold anyone back with regards to content creation. But it always seems to come back to time. People always say that they don't have the time to create and maintain their social media platforms. I think I can probably speak from experience about how to get that sorted if you are finding that a problem. As with anything in life, you need to maintain habits with consistency and persistency, which means the next free day that you have in your diary, book it out entirely for a content creation day. And all you need to do on that first day is just work out where your social media platforms are, whether it's on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Bebo, on MySpace, wherever you are, and work out where you're generating most of your leads. I would try to stick to 3. Any more than that can be quite difficult to maintain. Once you've sorted out your 3, you need to sort out a plan where and when you're going to post. So I've committed myself to a pledge to post a long form video to my YouTube channel, giving information to my customers and the people who follow me online every Tuesday. So once a month I will edit and produce 4 long form videos that will go on that YouTube channel. And then I can just work the rest of the month gathering content for the next content creation day the following month. A good way to start in the new year is to invest in a wall planner and just have a look at all of the events, festivals and holidays that will be coming up throughout the year. You can base your social media posts around those. There's about 33 million videos online explaining how to produce content and how to successfully schedule and plan your content throughout the year. At least to my mind, it's not really important how you do it, just that you do it, and that you try and maintain it as an honest reflection of your business and your work and your passion. I think the worst thing you can do is to try and be somebody else and try and follow somebody else's plan to the letter. It won't differentiate you in the marketplace, and it's probably not going to endear you to your online audience. If you keep organized and keep the photos and the videos that you produce in organized folders, they're very easy to reuse throughout the year. So in fact, the more you create, the more you can just reuse. And as the year goes by, the less you'll have to create from scratch and the less you'll have to innovate and create from new. A lot of photographers will also allow perfection to get in the way of their posts. It really doesn't matter if your post is perfect or imperfect. You're going to produce pieces of content that you really, really enjoy that don't get engagement, and you're going to produce throwaway pieces of content that people will really, really gravitate towards. And that's just a mixture of algorithms and luck. It's not really something you can control. Ultimately, though, content creation is about showcasing you, showcasing your art, and trying to maintain the audience that you have online whilst also reaching new customers. You can only do this by trying. And taking that first step to get organised is the hardest thing. But once you're on the roller coaster, and once you're organised, and once you start seeing engagement, the rewards could be really, really beneficial for your business. What I enjoy most about content creation and about social media marketing is that I'm entirely in control of it. It's mine. I've got no manager above me telling me what to do. I can create and produce whatever I want, however I wish to see it. And in the end, that's really empowering and an honest reflection of our business. One final thing, if you are taking the time to produce content that you're proud of, it's okay to not have perfect lighting all of the time, but if you are sitting down with a camera and you do have time and you are a photographer and we are in this business, it's always good to try and make things look as good and as professional as possible. Your social media videos, when they drop online, in the main and overall, should look aesthetically better than most other businesses. That's your shop window, that's your unique selling point. So if you do want some help and some advice with regards to lighting and making your videos look as professional as possible, then you can come and see me at one of my 2 seminars at the Society's convention this January on portraits and lighting.